Sit quickly, please. Players are ready. Thank you.
What we have here today is two very complete players, both good servers, tall guys. But the way Ivashka's been hitting the ball, it's just going to be very entertaining from side and side.
Ivashka listed at 6'4", Berrettini at 6'5", and both of them sort of the prototype of the modern top male player. 6'4", 6'5", big serve, big forehand, athletic.
Oh.
Oh. 13-15. Ilya
Ivashka does not hesitate to come in. His
40
solid volley as well at 6'5", as you mentioned, partner. His forehand is just opening up the court for him really well. He can also defend. Serve. Very big today for both guys.
Let first serve.
Oh.
What I mean by that is exactly this. It'll be interesting to see how each guy, when he's returning and gets a look at his second serve, it's able to take advantage of it.
Ivashka really struggled in his first round match against Tennis Sangren in the United States off second serve, winning only 31% of his points on second serve in that match. But he managed to get through in straight sets regardless. But if that number is around there in this match, Berrettini is going to punish him.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Oh.
Some consideration because Ivashka played that final on Saturday, came over to New York on Sunday, and not easy to play against Sangren.
It's true. He played his first round match on Tuesday, and he said after that win, it was his first ATP title. It's a dream come true, and he said, I might have a beer or two, but I can't do much because I got to play the U.S. Open in a couple days. Now a break chance for Berrettini.
Tough part, which was get over Ivashka's head. Beautiful lob by the Italian, and then it was just too far away from this ball. Just an unforced error in a big chance to break in the opening game.
That's a body serve. Really handcuffed Berrettini, and we're seeing in this first service game the importance of the Ivashka first serve, because Berrettini has been able to do some damage off the second.
Oh.
Ivashka finally wins a point off second serve, struggles, but holds to open the match. Matteo Berrettini, part of an historic U.S. Open this year for Italian men. 3 of them reaching round 3 here. Berrettini, Yannick Sinner, and Andrea Seppi. Actually, it's sort of spanning all age groups here. First time the Italians have had 3 men in the third round since 1981.
Yeah, Seppi, with an impressive win, he's just been squeezing by, but that's what it counts. Beat Hurkacz. There were 7-6 in the fourth in the second round. In the first one, he had to go all the way to the 5th set to beat Fucsovics in a 15-13 tiebreaker.
Jiminy.
So he's been squeezing by nicely and now has a chance to play
Matteo
Oscar
Berrettini to serve.
the German, for a spot in the 4th round.
A massive opportunity for both of those players.
Oh, yes.
In a lot of ways, the women's draw has been more predictable than the men's draw this year, which is sort of a flip from what we've seen.
The hammer, I like to call Berrettini, sir. I just love how efficient he is. Short swing, compact action, but very powerful.
Berrettini strong into the body of Ivashka, holds it love for 1-all.
1 game off, first set.
Ilya Ivashka is a name that's been around for quite a while, mostly at the challenger level, also qualifying for a lot of ATP events, but not really doing a whole lot of damage until this year. What is that progression like for a player, and now at 27, making a big mark on the tour?
Oh. Oh.
He had a stint in the top 100 in 2018, but then fell back out. But it was not until May of this year that he got in, and it's doing what he's doing at 27. And I call it the Karatsev effect, because some guys have all the tools, like we see Ivashka, but really don't believe in themselves that much. But seeing a guy at 27 that had been struggling outside the top 200 make it to the semis of a Grand Slam out of the qualifying, make guys like this believe. approach by Matteo. Ivashka responds really well, and you cannot explain why this guy was in the top 200 for 3-4 years, but really didn't make it. Look at the way he moves at 6'5". What an angle. Right idea by Berrettini to come in there.
Try as hard as he can to pick on that Berrettini backhand.
40-15.
Matteo can also hit it. He has the advantage that he can defend with the slice, but he has to be careful not to be short with it because he'll pay the price like he did right there.
Ivashka pounds an ace down the tee.
Ivashka leads by
On serve to start
score.
here at
First
Grandstand. Ivashka takes the 2-1 lead.
Mateo's also had some issues after that Wimbledon final. I guess, you know, there was some celebrating and some feeling good on him, and he got hurt, and he's only played Cincinnati. So if he's cured from that injury, which he certainly looks like, he comes in very fresh. Right off the bat, Ivashka showing his cards, going straight at Berrettini's backhand.
And now it's Berrettini's turn to feel a little pressure on his serve. That slice backhand can be vicious.
40 seconds.
This year the courts are playing a lot faster and the ball is skidding instead of getting up. Last year I watched Berrettini lose to Rublev in the 4th round, and Rublev was just punishing that backhand. Berrettini won the first set, but then the Russian came back to win the next 3. Impressive.
Rublev this year, of course, lost in an epic 5-setter last night to Francis Tiafoe of the United States. Berrettini stiffens at 30-all and holds for 2-all in the
first set.
And make sure you download the US Open app to cheer on your favorite players. Track the latest scores, stats, match highlights, player news, and a whole lot more. It's available in the App Store and the Google Play Store. And to tell you the truth, I use it all the time when I'm here tracking everything that's going on, because that's the way to keep up.
We have to. It's a great tool. How about the radio? Those guys,
the best.
I worked with them a couple of days. They do a great job.
If you can't watch it on TV, they describe, meaning the play-by-play guys, stroke by stroke, And the analysts come in and give you the full picture. It's pretty amazing.
Old school.
30 love.
Gotta love it. I love the way this match started. Very intense from the get-go. Both guys going at each other. I just think that they have a very similar toolbox. Both can volley, good backhand slice.
Just get the sense that 1 or 2 points is going to be the difference between these guys in a set. Gorgeous from Berrettini. He might hit a backhand slice passing shot more often and better than anyone on tour.
15.
I mean, look at this forehand by Ivashka. Couldn't have hit it much better. Great reach by Berrettini. What a range from the 6'5" Italian.
This time, Berrettini goes to the two-hand flick topspin lob.
30 all.
It is a colorful box there for Berrettini.
That is an opportunity lost for the 6th seed. He had a forehand lined up in the center of the court at 30 all. And an ace from Ivashka, who holds for a 3-2 lead.
Ivashka leads by 3 games to 2. First set.
We're starting the 6th day.
Love 15.
6th day of the main draw here, and it just, what a tournament we've had up to this point. I cannot imagine what the next 8 days are going to be like. It's just been great, day after day.
Oh.
All right, danger time for Berrettini now at love 30.
Love 30.
Vincenzo Santopadre, coach of Matteo Berrettini.
Up with the goods.
15
Vincenzo
seconds.
got to be 100 in the world. Crafty lefty Italian player. Talked about that 4th round match they had at Wimbledon, and Berrettini won quite handily, 6-4, 6-3, 6-1 over Ivashka. But they're only playing one event since then. Ivashka has played a lot of winning tennis.
Berrettini grinding out of a love 30 hole.
40-30.
And now a point for 3-all.
Oh.
Nico, I know we were all
3 games
excited for
over,
fans
so.
to come back, and we're expecting the atmosphere, and certainly that's there, and probably more than maybe I imagined how great it would feel to have this kind of atmosphere. But on top of that, the tennis has actually almost outshone that. Yesterday, especially, with a couple of 18-year-olds knocking off the 3 seeds on Ash, and then Tiafoe going 5 with Rublev. It's just been an amazing event so far.
Oh, yes. That's you're just talking about yesterday.
Oh.
How about the start with that Murray Tsitsipas?
Oh, goodness, yes.
And Madison Keys against Sloane Stephens.
So far, as tight as can be here on Grandstand, and the quality's been pretty high, too, between these two. Ilya Ivashka showing that form. It's led him to 8 straight match wins and 16 straight set wins in a row coming into this 3rd round matchup.
Set against Cilic
15-all.
last week in Winston-Salem, who was a couple of points away from losing, ended up winning the tournament in great fashion. But here today, both guys positioning each other with chances on the other guy's serve, and nothing to it at 3-all. No break so far. In that final against Ymer, neither of those guys have won a title before, so there was a bit of nerves, but Ivashka right away in 20 minutes won the first set 6-love in impressive fashion. Ymer could never recover. What a week by the Swede, 22-year-old. Ivashka was so impressive in all categories.
And it's amazing to think how close he was to never even having that opportunity. As you mentioned, he was serving at 3-5 love 30 in the 3rd to Cilic, came back and won. He's been on a tear ever since. And there is the 4th ace of this first set for Ilya Ivashka. And the 27-year-old takes the 4-3 lead in the first.
4 games to 3, first set.
Great atmosphere on Grandstand. Terrific tennis so far.
I feel Matteo has to get that forehand going, do a little more damage. I think he's been a bit timid at the start of this one. Still hasn't gotten too loose. It's tough to play first match. Got to get the party started.
Got the early wake-up call. Got a little espresso in there.
So much energy in this city, so much energy in the tournament with the day like yesterday. It just feels like a lot is happening.
Oh.
Feel that way, and some guys choose to stay in the city, others choose to stay near the club, the other ones go the other direction to Long Island. But it is a very trying tournament, especially that you played the first 3 slams in a bubble and you come to New York and all of a sudden it's open, and the crowd here makes you, make the presence felt. Holding the ball and Ivanisevic during the Hall of Fame induction weekend,
50.
which was great. And he was saying that he feels that for Nole, that's really going to be a challenge because he won 3 slams previous to this one in a bubble. And here in New York, that pressure is going to mount with each win.
Berrettini holds. It's 4-all in the first.
4 games on, first set.
Make sure you stay connected to the U.S. Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can join the conversation using the hashtag US Open. Yes, hello.
And the crowd and the players are lucky. After the storm, we're just going to have perfect weather throughout the tournament. Just not your normal New York summer weather. I think we will all benefit. We will see better tennis because of it, as we've seen in the last couple of days. Had a good one here going.
Oh.
Fedorov.
This is the smoothest service game that Ivashka's had so far in this match. He would love to put that pressure on Berrettini and make him serve to stay in this set.
Look at those numbers. Pretty effective from both guys. Ivashka at 82% with the first serve. Berrettini
40-50.
91, and look at how poised the man from Belarus is.
And that percentage drops just a little bit after Berrettini does dig in and win a point for the 4th time only in this set off the Ivashka first serve. Still points for 5-4.
Let first serve.
Another big first serve from the Belarusian. And Ilya Ivashka
Ivashka leads by
takes a 5-4 lead in the first.
set.
Back inside a rapidly filling grandstand at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Business end of set number 1. Matteo Berrettini, the number 6 seed, serving at 4-5 to Ilya Ivashka.
Oh.
15 love.
Caught a quick glimpse of one of Matteo Berrettini's good buddies here in New York City, who made his presence felt in 2019 when he reached the semifinals. His name is Giovanni Bartocci. We'll take a look at him next time we show him and maybe tell the story, because it's fantastic. Very Italian. It involves food and friendship.
Been quite subdued in this match. Carlos Bernardes in the previous Berrettini match right on this court against Matteo had to calm him down because it was getting nasty, getting out of hand.
First double of the match for Berrettini. Medvedev was having an ongoing conversation with the chair umpire and his box throughout that entire match. And you're right, the Berrettini box was, and can be, incredibly animated.
There it is.
Third ace, 5-all.
We get animated about
there he is.
You know, us Latins, passionate people.
First.
So in 2019, Berrettini got into a habit of going to an East Village Italian restaurant, Via della Pace. And that man, Giovanni, is one of the owners, and he befriended him. And after every match, as Berrettini kept winning, he kept having pasta and salads, he said. And he said, I'm from Rome, and maybe a carbonara. It's a pretty heavy dish. But ever since then, Giovanni's been in his box, and he is a passionate and vocal supporter of his buddy Matteo.
Well, last year there were no fans, and he took it to a megaphone from outside the courts.
15 love.
The lengths people will go to support their player.
That's too good.
Ivashka read it right, but couldn't handle the pace of the Berrettini forehand.
15-all.
Good idea to come in. Matteo was able to get around that shot, hit it with power. Ivashka had very good ball here. Let's see guys come in. Yes,
15.
Coach, you get a lot of that. Did the public sock match the other day, a 5-setter. A lot of acing, and then yesterday had the good luck of doing the Evans. Daniil Evans come back from 2 sets to love down. That was impressive, and that was a lot of net play on that one too. This one is not disappointing up to this point.
Forehand has not been as efficient as we're used to seeing from Berrettini.
Both guys with 12 unforced errors, very even in that category. They are not getting quite behind that ball. A reset. I think you made a good point. I think that's a shot that he should look for more often. Punish it. He's been a bit too patient. Wasn't in this case. Wow. Look where he was standing. What a slap.
Oh.
And the Belarusian takes a 6-5 lead in the first set on grandstand.
Ivashka leads by 6-5. First set.
We have taken our final extended break of the first set. Matteo Berrettini looking to force a first set tiebreak at 5-6 to Ilya Ivashka. And that is quite a way to start a return game, where Ivashka will look to steal this set from the number 6 seed.
A big test for Ivashka because he's been playing great tennis, but this is a major. Talking third round, looking for a fourth against a guy that just beat you a couple of months ago, and he's held his own more than well. Look at that return on the stretch to leave Berrettini standing. Impressive stuff.
And a little bit of luck for Ivashka. Puts Berrettini 2 points from dropping the first.
Just a great second serve at 110 miles per hour, right to the body. Berrettini playing with fire, hitting the forehand.
15-30.
That makes Ivashka go a bit back on the court. Smart play by Matteo right here, showing some touch as well. Performing under pressure is what it's about.
Serve from Berrettini, his 4th ace of the match. That erases the love 30. Still not out of it yet, though.
Been a big fan of Berrettini for a long time now, and Ivashka made a believer out of me last week, so I'm enjoying this. But I believe Berrettini needs to stay more aggressive. Up to this point, I feel Ivashka has gotten after it a bit more than the Italian.
Oh.
Ivashka sneaking in, Berrettini executing the lob, and a fitting conclusion to this first set will come in a tiebreak.
How daring from Ivashka there, coming in again. Showing his willingness to risk. Berrettini defending like the champ he is. It's only fair this would be decided in the breaker.
Berrettini has won all 3 of the tiebreaks he's played this week. Ivashka's won both tiebreaks he's played this week.
tie-break city of Flushing Meadows here.
Ivashka.
So the speed of the courts favoring the big servers. But I think it's a fair speed. It also allows you to defend, and it helps the guys that don't serve that big. Their serve is a bit more effective than if the court was a bit slower. So very interesting situation playing out at this year's US Open.
Berrettini gave him the line. Ivashka was unable to take it.
He saw the opening and wait for it. Look how far Berrettini goes to hit this forehand, and Ilya said, okay, I'll take my chance.
He was standing in the doubles alley and came in off of it. Got away with it.
Hesitation from either player. Berrettini clocks one at 138. Fastest serve of the match for him up to this point.
It's got to be one of the fastest serves of this tournament to this point, 138. We don't see many bigger than that.
He's loosening up after 49 minutes.
Let first. Two all.
Berrettini had a look at a pass and was unable to come up with the goods.
Well, Ivashka is asking the questions coming in, and this time it did not happen.
The lines with big forehands. Berrettini can't quite find the touch. Ivashka has the first advantage and takes a 4-2 lead as they change ends.
Talked about Ivashka's defense, and he needed every bit of it there with two huge Berrettini forehands. Matteo taking the risk, going for the drop shot. Trying to make a difference, but Ivashka doing it at both ends. So impressive. Breaking through at 27. Facing the 6th seed here, and he's answering the call in a big way.
Second serve. 4-3. Ivashka.
How big your first serve is going to be for Ivashka now that he has the lead?
Ivashka hits a very deep forehand.
5-3. Ivashka.
A bit surprised and blinks again, leaving it at the net.
And a huge first serve from Ivashka, his sixth of the first set.
Ivashka.
And now 3 set points for the 27-year-old from Minsk.
Berrettini answers with one of his own.
6-4. Ivashka.
Berrettini takes care of his side of the court. And now Ilya Ivashka has a set point on his racket. First serve from Ilya Ivashka, and the number 53 ranked player in the world has taken the first set from the 6th seed, Matteo Berrettini.
Out. 15 love.
Oh.
No.
Ivashka wants a second look at that one as Berrettini with the touch.
And again,
it's a line.
It's all electric line calling, so the best he can do is just see a replay of it hitting the line.
And relieve the misery? No way.
Oh.
touch with the Berrettini slice, but misses with the forehand.
30.
Ivashka switching between defense and offense with great ease.
An error now off the Berrettini backhand gives Ivashka a break chance, his first of the match. Berrettini only had one break point himself in the first set. Berrettini, who's winning almost 90% of his first serve points, comes up with a big one to save that break point.
Ivashka forcing Berrettini to come up with the goods constantly. Very steady play. The guy from Belarus.
Berrettini was trying to be aggressive, what you were talking about. That was moving forward. Just wasn't able to get it up and down fast enough.
Ivashka is defending so well that forces Matteo to go for that little extra, and that's what caused that error there. Man who won his first title last week, still riding high.
First serve.
Berrettini did not hear it. He thought the ball cleared the net. The machine went off.
Net court signal took an ace away. Berrettini just took it right back.
Well, if I'm in Berrettini's corner, I'm a bit worried here, and he's a very calm, subdued guy, very mellow, but I'd like to see a little more fire. This guy maybe could transfer some of the emotion, kind of get everybody going.
Errors starting to mount that time. Ivashka really pushing Berrettini hard back on that baseline.
That's just a little too much. Very close to the line the first time. Didn't get away with it the second time.
Advantage, Ivashka.
And a second break point here in the first game of the
Ladies and
second set for
gentlemen,
Ilya Ivashka.
please not move during the point, especially behind the players. Thank you.
serve has bailed out Berrettini on more than one occasion.
The thing is, I do wonder how long it's going to keep him out of trouble as Ivashka keeps the pressure on the Berrettini backhand.
Ninth phase of the match for the Italian. That'll work just as well. Service winner.
Advantage, Berrettini.
Point saved, and the Italian holds in the opening game of set number 2. A game that feels more weighty than maybe you would have thought.
Saw the demonstration from Berrettini. That's what he needs to light the fire and make his presence felt. Not that he's not, but I just feel Ivashka is getting his way in terms of attacking Berrettini and forcing the Italian to come up with these big serves. He got away from 2 break points to start the second set, and Ivashka playing with a lot of confidence, carrying on from last week.
Feels like Ivashka has the advantage when they get into rallies, period, right now. Like toe-to-toe, Ivashka's outplaying Berrettini.
I just feel that Berrettini is slicing the backhand too much. Maybe when Ivashka goes there the next time, try to hit a few over just to make sure he doesn't get attacked so much on that shot.
Any seats for now, thank you. Players are ready.
Ivashka had a good look at it.
Lovely.
But again, Berrettini returning with the slice and had to float this one in as Ivashka thought it might be going wide and just dropped.
From both players.
Good defense by Matteo, hitting over that backhand a couple of times. And
50
that's what I like to see from him. But Ivashka, just a precise attack right on the line, plays with margin on this one, knows he had the advantage because Berrettini is outside the court, and what an overhit to put it away. With a wrist snap there at the end to bring it down. Good stuff from both guys.
Open there, but again, Berrettini forced to the slice from the start of that point.
I love the way Ivashka is taking it to the number 6 seed here. Very impressive.
Vincenzo Santopadre, Berrettini's coach, has to be feeling a little bit of the heat right now.
He's not too expressive, but Ivashka has him talking to himself.
Calvo, the coach of Ivashka, looking down. There's tension all over grandstand right now.
There's tension in the booth.
That's just between you and me.
Out.
40-30.
That's the first overt sign of frustration from Berrettini.
It's a rare error. A big point. Could have given him a chance to break.
Oh.
Ilya Ivashka. 1 game on, second set.
That's 2 in a row for Matteo off the backhand, and the unforced errors are starting to climb. And that count 22 for the Italian, only 13 for Ivashka, who seems to be dominating at this point of the match. And you mentioned it, partner. Berrettini's serve playing a big part in keeping him in.
Berrettini is over 90% success rate when he makes his first serve. He won less than half of his second serve points in this match so far. And that is exactly why Matteo's been so frustrated recently. A lot of errors.
You wonder if the lack of match play after Wimbledon can affect him in such a tight match as this one. Didn't seem to in the first 2 rounds, but Ivashka playing at a very high level. That's part of the cause.
Doing his best to make Berrettini hit one more ball and one more ball.
30-15.
Now the energy level raises in the Berrettini camp.
There's definitely a connection between the player and his team, and they know exactly what the player is going through.
Oh.
There's so much going on behind the curtains, and only the people close to you know what's happening, and they can interpret it by the way you carry yourself on the court, the way you play, how much risks you take, how you react to your mistakes, and that creates tension. It's a big responsibility.
Oh.
Serve, big forehand. Berrettini hanging in there. Takes a 2-1 lead in the second.
Berrettini leads by 2 games to 1. Second set. First set, Ivashka.
Seventh ace of the match for Berrettini. Excuse me, for Ivashka.
Oh. Both.
Up to this point, it's been Berrettini who's been missing more of the mid-court balls, which has put him in trouble. But that forehand in the net gives Matteo a little bit of an opening here in the fourth game of the second set. 15-30.
Oh, there's another error in Berrettini, who's kept his emotions in check from a frustrating start after an hour 19 minutes. It's another chance to break. Two of them.
Berrettini had one break point, the only break point for either player in the first set. He saved two in this set. Now it's Ivashka who's forced to come up with the goods. Berrettini gives one back with a forehand error, but another break chance for the Italian. First break of the afternoon. It's 3-1.
Somebody's feeling it. Berrettini gets a short ball and takes it on the run. Ivashka played deep here. Look at the slice, stayed very low. That gave him the opportunity to come in, and Ivashka finally falters on his serve.
And the USOpenShop.org. That's the official shop for the 2021 US Open. Merchandise you can commemorate this year with apparel for the whole family. Visit USOpenShop.org.
Both.
Just out.
Let's see if this break allows Berrettini to loosen up a bit and display some of that firepower that he has is used to. I just feel he has not unleashed yet on Ivashka.
Goodness me. It might take 2-3 to get past Ivashka. And Berrettini on that point was up to the task.
That's what we were discussing in the first set. Berrettini off a deep ball. Look at the forehand up the line to open up the point, and did not forgive in the second one. But that's what it takes to win a point against Ivashka these days. What an improvement.
Fantastic approach from Ivashka, and now
15-30.
an opportunity for the Belarusian to try to get this break right back. 15-30.
the first one up the middle as he had no angle. Then Ivashka popped it up a bit. Berrettini able to put it away. Off the forehand. I like the aggression when he's under pressure from the 6th seed. Fognini was the seed, and Ivashka's part of the draw loss to Vacek Pospisil in the first round. A couple of surprises in this end of the draw.
Ace of the match, and Berrettini looking to consolidate right here. Berrettini, after dropping the first, takes a 4-1 lead on grandstand.
Second set. First set.
His supporters are very happy about this development. Ilya Ivashka up a set, but trailing 1-4 in the second to the 6th seed, Matteo Berrettini. That was a big serve +1 from Ivashka, and Berrettini couldn't believe that the ball actually stayed in, but it did. Barely.
Be interesting to see how Ivashka reacts to the first break of the match, and getting off to a good start here. He cannot let up on Berrettini.
Oh. Out.
4-2.
The Italian going for the backhand a bit more, not content with slicing it. That would allow Ivashka to get on top of him. Even if he misses, it's a clear signal.
Game Ivashka.
I believe that's our first hold at love in this match.
Berrettini is by 4-2.
Berrettini cruising a little bit, maybe feeling a little more comfortable with this 4-2 lead. It's just one break of serve.
Love.
Been on his heels to hit that forehand. That's why it sailed long and wide. They step into it. into that one. Nice and high shoulder level there.
13-15.
Very comfortable. That's where Matteo prefers the ball with that grip. No doubts with that shot.
Ace of the match for Berrettini. And now a point from 5-2. And make it 13. Berrettini a game away from leveling this match at one set apiece on grandstand.
5-2, second set. First set, Ivashka.
Ilya Ivashka serving to stay in the second set. Just one breakdown, but it is 2-5. Ivashka took the first in breaker.
Both. Out.
15 love.
Ivashka's efficiency with the first serve has dropped a bit in this set. That's been the difference. That's where Berrettini managed to get the break. Good defense there by Matteo. Sure hopping that backhand.
15 all.
Just like the forehand that you mentioned, it looks like Berrettini enjoys the two-handed backhand from about shoulder level, too.
Two-handers have an advantage when it comes to hitting the backhand high, but
15-30.
still not as easy to put power on it. Forehand, you can generate a lot more with the loose arm than you can from the opposite side, meaning the backhand.
All.
Ivashka's been a little loose with the forehand in this set. That's what led to him getting broken the first time. And a forehand error, his second of the game, gives Berrettini a break point for a second break, which also is a set point. To his head as if to say, maybe I should have put a little air under that and kept it deep. Away. It's a set point saved.
Again, I like it when Matteo with the backhand putting pressure on the opponent. Creates a second chance to close up the set on the Ivashka serve. Alleviate the pressure of having to serve for it.
Gives the 6th seed, Matteo Berrettini, the second set. Settle in, folks. 1 set apiece on grandstand.
1-0.
53rd ranked Ilya Ivashka took the first set in a tiebreak. The 6th seed, Matteo Berrettini, the second. And the Italian will serve to start the third.
Love.
Great bounce back by Berrettini after losing that first set tiebreak with only 1 mini break. The difference. That's what you expect from the number 6 seed. Let's see if he can roll with the momentum, and what can Ivashka do about it?
Love.
Pace from the Berrettini forehand, and Berrettini handled the Ivashka pace off the return fairly well. So Berrettini holds first game in the third. I don't know about you, Nico, but I feel like this next game is going to be very telling in a lot of ways.
Well, we have been talking about the arsenal that Berrettini possesses and how I felt he was limiting it in the first set with the backhand slice, not going for the forehand as much. Well, it has flourished big time in the second set, and that's why we have a difference in the ranking like we have between Ivashka and Berrettini. Let's see if the Italian can make it count here and put some space between himself and his opponent. So Ivashka playing last week against 12th player in the world, Pablo Carreño Busta. Impressive win in straight sets. He held his own from the back of the court, but Berrettini, I feel, has that much more power than Carreño. Can really hurt Ivashka.
Love.
Ball.
A big kicker of a second serve from Ivashka, and he holds it love. So if there were any questions about where Ivashka's head is, he answered them right there. It's right here in grandstand.
Lost in the first round of the first two majors of the year, fourth round at Wimbledon, making his mark. Comfortable playing 3 out of 5 there when he lost to this man in straight sets. What a great Wimbledon Berrettini had. He said that he had gotten hurt against Hurkacz in the semifinals and played the finals in one leg.
First round qualifying at Roland Garros did Ivashka.
15 love.
Berrettini was nursing that injury the whole summer. Could only play in Cincinnati, where he won 1 match and lost to Roger Eliassime.
Felix had himself quite a match last night on Armstrong. Won the first 2 sets, dropped the next 2 to Roberto Bautista Agut. Was up a break in the 5th and then lost that break of serve. It was just par for the course last night, actually, considering everything that was going on around these grounds.
Bautista is a tough out wherever you put him, but he plays great on this surface here in New York, and I think Felix needed that win for confidence. Get that forehand going. Too good. What a return by Ivashka. Berrettini massages the slice cross court and follows it in. It's just great tennis for both guys. Take a look at this return, where he puts it. And Berrettini had the presence of mind to get up on the court to put it away. Great play, heads up play by the Italian.
Talk about turning defense into offense. Berrettini with that slice backhand changed the complexion of the point. It's 30-15.
It served him so well on the grass that week before Wimbledon.
14-15.
Winning the tournament at the Queen's Club, beating Cameron Norrie in a great final. He played Andy Murray in the second round. That was a good match to watch. But Berrettini, he just has a great game for grass.
He beat 3 really good grass players 4 in a row. Murray, Daniil Evans, Alex de Minaur, who's sneaky good on grass, and Cam Norrie, who's playing the tennis of his life this summer too. Berrettini's vanquished them all. Berrettini holds on serve in the third, 1 set apiece on grandstand. Ilya Ivashka serving at 1-2 in the third, 1 set all.
We've had great tennis all 6 days, partner, and it's tough to choose sometimes, but I think we're well positioned with this match.
Indeed we are. Indeed we are. Quality's been high.
Oh, yes. We cannot say it enough times. You know, the fact that we have crowds here. Yes, the players have been playing in front of crowds in certain parts of the world, but the fact that this is a major, the first major in more than a year that we play with the crowds, is just great energy. And I think the level of play has increased and has improved with this fact. And the crowd appreciates it, but they don't know what it means or how much the players enjoy playing in front of a crowd. This has just been great.
And Ivashka holds it low for 2-all. in
New
the
balls,
third.
please.
You can feel the energy and
2 games all, first
guys,
set.
you know, playing for history, just like we have Novak Djokovic playing today against Jack Sock. That should be a very interesting matchup, as Sock has recuperated rather well from all his injuries.
Actually, it's Sasha Zverev is going to play Jack Sock later tonight.
Yeah, I was looking at the Djokovic picture. He plays Nishikori second.
That should be fun too.
Stadium. And
hey, how about get a part of the U.S. Open delivered to your door with the U.S. Open at-home suite, filled with premium exclusive merchandise like the official Encore towel. Buy it today at the usopenshop.org. And new balls for Matteo Berrettini as he serves it 2-all in the third.
that's another player that has recovered.
$15.
He's playing some good tennis. Nishikori also battling some injuries and never to be counted out.
Troubling lifetime record against Novak Djokovic for
yes.
Nishikori coming into this match.
I would say.
Oh.
He's not alone in that boat, by the way. From Ilya Ivashka.
15-all.
Comes in after the short backhand by Berrettini. Good reach, opening up the racket face. Show him some finesse and trying to pump himself up after dipping a bit in level in that second set. He needs some ignition here.
On that forehand from above.
Good racket speed
30,
works and gets
15.
close to the ball, and what he does after allows that one to come down with a lot of spin.
Oh.
That lob
30-all.
stayed in.
Very impressive, the wrist action there by Ivashka. Look where he puts it. No chance for Berrettini to get at that after a great approach.
And a terrific volley from Berrettini. Great hands to pick it off his feet and put it in the corner. Tension rising at 2-all, 30-all.
Let first serve.
Aces now
40-30.
for Matteo Berrettini.
Oh.
Deuce.
Oh, he missed it.
If Berrettini had an advantage after that second set, I guess he's gone now.
Advantage, Ivashka.
A bit fortunate there with Berrettini missing that shot, but what a chance to get ahead in this third set. Coming up for him.
That's a way to bail yourself out of trouble.
And we've seen that before.
Deuce.
Goes up the tee. Goes part of the net. That's not the first time he does it in this match. Ivashka 0 for 3 in break points up to this point. We'll have another look.
Advantage, Ivashka.
He chooses to go to the Ivashka forehand, follows it up with this beauty. Cleaning up with a short volley.
Very calm under pressure, Berrettini.
I don't think calm would describe it. The fire is inside both of these guys.
Advantage, Berrettini.
They just keep it well bottled up.
These guys can bring it. 129 is fast. 140 is a blur. That's how big that ace was, that deuce. A point for 3-2 now for Berrettini.
Deuce.
Oh.
Another loose error by Ivashka. That's
Advantage,
the cause
Berrettini.
of him losing that second set.
That was on the forehand. We haven't seen a whole lot of backhand mid-rally errors from Ivashka. There was one there.
Yeah, when he got broken the second time on the second set, it was a backhand.
That's a big body serve from Berrettini. Fends off a couple of break
Berrettini
chances.
leads by 3 games to 2, third set.
Box
1-0.
likes it. Fans like it. On serve in the third.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready.
No washers here on the grandstand. People move a little more freely than in other stadium courts around the grounds. More modern type of court dynamic, but sometimes bothers the players when people are moving behind the opponent, not on the sides. Good job by Berrettini making Ivashka volley low to the body.
15-all.
Sometimes that's all you can do. You have an opportunity to go for the passing shot. Beautiful backhand slices by Berrettini, but Ivashka does a great job of bending down, way down, to hit over that shot. What a change in his level of confidence coming into the year's last major. Ivashka really coming to his own at 27.
Berrettini almost with a double fake, in the sense that he set up for a big forehand, pulled it to a drop shot, faked dropping it cross court and tried to push it down the line. And after all that, just didn't quite put enough air under it to get it over the net. By the way, Ivashka was on top of it anyway. Terrific backhand from Ivashka. And it's 3-all in the third.
3-all, third set.
Ilya recovered very well from that second set, which he lost serves twice, had a couple of chances last game to break Matteo. And that's what you like to see, perfect conditions also to play tennis, and that gives her a better level. It's not that grueling heat with humidity. And I think we're all benefiting from it because we're watching some unbelievable tennis. A couple of days right after the storm. Throughout the tournament, really. Certainly a good one here today on grandstand.
Said his confidence really has just been building and building and building throughout the entire year. And he's talked about how it's not that he won every match that he's played, but he's felt more and more like he's in every match with every big player. And it's made him realize I can play with anyone. He's got a win over Sasha Zverev this year. He can beat anyone.
Not bad for a guy that started with 2 first-round losses and didn't win his first ATP match until March in Miami. Cancun and lost to Shapovalov in a tight one, and then went over to Europe. Won a couple of matches in Marbella and then at Barcelona qualified and lost to Nadal 6-4 in the third. So in a couple of weeks there, he had a chance to play against Rafa, and then in Halle, he greeted Roger Federer back into the circuit, and he beat him in the first round. I mean, Roger beat him in the first round, 7-6, 7-5. That was a tight one.
That was a tough draw, actually, for Roger, having to take on Ivashka in his first match back, thrown right into the fire, and a guy who was hungry, coming through qualifying with matches under his belt. And Roger hardly had any matches under his belt going in.
Yeah, but Ivashka was ranked 90 at the time. You're talking about a guy who would be top 50 after this week. Berrettini displaying some of that power.
15.
I've seen Berrettini hammer the forehand a lot more than he has here today. I wonder if there is a reason for that. Not as punishing as it usually is.
Nice.
40,
Turn from Ivashka, well done. He hasn't had a lot of looks on the Berrettini first serve. Berrettini winning 84% of his first serve points in this match. And there's the 19th ace for the number 6 seed on serve. He leads 4-3 in the third.
Leads by 4-3, third set. 1-0.
Ilya Ivashka, as you mentioned, he'll be in the top 50 for the first time in his career after this event. Comes in at a career high 53. Took the first from Berrettini in a tiebreak. And is serving at 3-4 in the third, 1 set apiece. Oh, that's a beauty.
Telling you, life is good for the man from Mescolet. Gets his first ATP title last week. Has a chance here against the 6th seed in the third round of the US Open. Talk about a life-changing moment for this guy if he manages to beat Berrettini here today. In the run of 16th at Wimbledon after beating Jordan Thompson, Jeremy Chardy, and Jaume Munar. But this would be just another level for Ivashka, who is climbing week after week.
Love. $40-15.
That's what I'm talking about. I see more of those blistering forehands.
Berrettini gets so much action on that forehand. That ball dipped at the last possible moment to stay in.
Just the finish is so quick. Look at that extreme grip.
Wayward forehand from Ivashka, and the pressure mounts.
Well, he was 40 love and tried an ill-advised shot up the line way back in the alley. And now Berrettini, a couple of points away from a break. We come to the conclusion of this third set.
Oh.
Berrettini did such a good job grinding and grinding until he could find a forehand in that point.
Ivashka does a good job of keeping the ball deep here, and Berrettini was able to get around that one, but didn't come forward after moving sideways, and that's a common error. This is a crucial time. Chance to watch Ivashka practice yesterday, get ready for this match. His practice partner hitting a lot of slices, so he knew what was coming to him and has handled that backhand slice of Berrettini quite well here so far.
You can hear how much that first serve meant to Ivashka. First time we've really heard him let out a yelp. And another point for 4-all. And Ivashka navigates some turbulent waters.
4 games all, third set.
And just to hang on, and tension and pressure continues to build on grandstand. Berrettini serving into the sun. You saw him look up, take a peek.
I just don't feel the crowd is particularly on either side. They're equally enjoying the quality of the tennis we're watching for these two guys, and almost to a capacity crowd out here.
Just feels like the tension is building, like they're waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, but I would think they'd be in favor of Berrettini, who got to the semis more well known.
It's a smart tennis crowd.
Yep.
They recognize that these two are going toe to toe.
Again, Berrettini with the error, trying to get around to hit a forehand.
15-all.
Great demeanor from both guys.
Oh.
Ivashka has improved greatly from the second set when he took a bit of a dip in terms of winning points with his first serve. Berrettini, very effective at 85% for the match, but it goes down to 50 when he misses the first serve, and that is something we talked about, that whoever made the first serves at the important moments would have a big edge.
There's a big first serve. Berrettini's 20th ace of the match. And a couple points for a 5-4 lead in the third. Make it 21. Berrettini has the lead in this crucial third set.
1-0.
Low slice doing a little damage. Ivashka unable to handle it.
You make your opponent hit from different angles, different spins. Sometimes they don't adjust, and in a moment of pressure, the errors come.
That's quite a response.
15-0.
9th ace of the match, second of the set for Ivashka.
Last week's numbers on first serves, you were talking in the high 80s, low 90s for Ivashka. Different competition here in the major.
A little bit of a statistical anomaly in this match where Ivashka's winning a higher percentage of second serve points than first. We've hit top level. That was pure.
Everybody on their feet. A big point there. Berrettini hitting that cracking forehand. Look at the approach, how deep it goes. Ivashka does a great job at trying to pass, with Berrettini standing that hand and off the tip of the racket strings there. Get up, please. Waited for it, but he's punishing that forehand.
Berrettini is starting to show that inner fire a little bit more. The crowd's responding. And the 6th seed now has 2 set points on the Ivashka serve.
Look at it, Ivashka. Great job under pressure with a low volley.
30-40.
Jammed Berrettini, who couldn't get his feet out of the way, who extended his arms on the backhand. Well done by Ivashka, but he is far from clear. Another set point for Berrettini.
Oh.
Third set, Berrettini.
Can you
By
feel it
6 games to
on
4.
grandstand? The 6th seed, Matteo Berrettini, takes the third with some punishing forehands. He leads 2 sets to 1 over Ilya Ivashka. And his buddy Giovanni is fired up.
4th set, Berrettini to serve.
Matteo Berrettini will serve to start the 4th in 2021 from up 2 sets to 1. He's 5-0, 14-0 in his career, and 4-0 here at the US Open.
15 left.
And that is a lot of history that stands in the way of Ilya Ivashka. Berrettini never lost in his career from 2 sets to 1 up.
Oh.
It's pretty impressive in his own right.
15-0.
He's 14-0 lifetime, Nico, when leading 2 sets to 1.
He doesn't have a very long history in slams. He came virtually out of nowhere 3 years ago, 2018. He was ranked outside the top 100 and meteoric rise to the top.
Speaking of a meteor.
Exactly. Look at this guy.
15-30.
Rising quickly up the rankings, and that's the sort of play. Look at 6'4". Look at that defending. Great mover. Once back into the match.
How about this for an opening in the first game of the 4th set? Perhaps a little bit of an emotional letdown for Berrettini, who just took the lead 2 sets to 1. But whatever it is, it's 2 break points for Ilya Ivashka, who has yet to break in this match. 0 for 4 on his break chances.
Berrettini has come up big with the first serve down the tee. Let's see if he chooses to go down the tee again. Ivashka might be waiting for him as he faces another break point. That one, 130. Doing the Pete Sampras. Everybody knew where he was going to serve break point down, but you just can't catch up to it. Another 130-mile-per-hour serve to save yet another break point. Ivashka for 6. It's going to start getting to him.
Advantage, Berrettini.
And that first serve is probably the difference in this match at this point.
We talked about it in the warm-up. What timing by the Italian.
Beautiful hands from Berrettini. Saves a couple of break points.
First game,
And holds to open up set number 4 on grandstand. Berrettini at the end of the third and now into the fourth, really starting to emote a little bit more.
He's been steadily climbing, choosing the right moment, especially here in the third set to take it 2-1 advantage. Boy, did he hit that forehand hard in that game to break Ivashka. Ivashka right back with the answer.
Oh, he had it lined up, Berrettini.
Ivashka could not manage to break,
15
but
love.
clear signal that he's very much in it.
Third love. Third to 15. Four to 15.
A call, but finally got it and held. Serve.
1-all in the fourth.
Mr.
Ivashka
Berrettini is requesting replay of the point on the right baseline.
And that's Kasha Joe from Poland, our chair umpire, and it's all electronic line calling. You can't challenge.
One game.
You can only request to see. And
Fourth.
Ivashka's come back from 2-1 down one time in his career. That was in Davis Cup back in 2016 versus Egypt. It's Mohamed Safat.
Out.
15 love. Let.
Out.
Second serve. 30 love.
Berrettini, 50 winners in the 4-set victory against Motet on Thursday. He's already at 54 against Ivashka, who's a great defender himself. That's what's good about Berrettini. He can play on all surfaces. 5 of his 6 ATP Tour finals coming on the clay, and as we discovered this year, he's also great on the grass.
Berrettini's +9 in the winners to errors category today. Ivashka is -9.
Okay. That will do it.
And to your point, Berrettini actually does most of his damage on the natural surfaces outside of the hard courts. Grass and clay, all his titles have come on those.
And that's when he made big notice to the world that he was here to stay when he got to the semis here a couple of years ago. That was
which is crazy.
Result. Yeah.
I guess it's not crazy. He's got a game for all surfaces, and right now he's got a 2-1 lead in the 4th over Ilya Ivashka on grandstand.
Berrettini leads by 2-1, 4th set, and by 2-1. Let second serve.
Berrettini's got that look like I'm going for it right now.
He's been looking very confident even after he lost that first set. As we look at the net points won, Berrettini catching up to Ivashka. Look how successful he is when he comes in. 16 out of 20 for the Italian. Great hands.
Great success rate for both players moving forward, and it's not just because they're forcing gimmies. In fact, both players have had to come up with the goods today. And you're right, great hands. And that's a big serve from Ivashka.
30-15.
Ivashka has been quite subdued emotionally. Needs a lift after losing 2 consecutive sets. Berrettini trying to will that backhand slice in. Never had a chance.
Goes behind Ivashka, does Berrettini. And some danger
for the Belarusian.
Can do it with the power, he can do it with the spin. This time his cross court going behind his opponent, and he was rushing to cover the line. Great sense of court positioning there by the 6th seed. 14th forehand winner for Matteo.
Let first serve.
Oh, Berrettini had a forehand lined up. And you can see the frustration on his face.
Advantage, Ivashka.
Feel that when Ivashka misses, when he tries to rush a shot that he should be more conservative with. Trying to stay alive here, starting the 4th set.
Advantage, Ivashka.
Ilya Ivashka's not ready to lay down. He's in full-on fight mode. And it's 2-all in the 4th. And stay connected to the US Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can join the conversation with the hashtag US Open.
And there it is, just as I mentioned, that Berrettini should be hitting the forehand a bit more after watching Ivashka the whole last week and that title run in Winston-Salem. He could be a little more offensive as well.
Been until late in the 3rd and here in the 4th that both players started opening up emotionally outwardly. We saw it from Berrettini, and now it's Ivashka. We're in a fight here, Nico. It feels like a fight.
Well, he's trying to pump himself up after losing 2 sets back-to-back, and he doesn't want to be flat because Berrettini's coming for him. Had chances to break starting this 4th set, and again drew a blank.
Ivashka fighting fire with fire a little bit there. Berrettini went with the hard slice, and Ivashka said, "Oh, you like slice? How about this?"
No, with Berrettini's extreme grip, it's a good play because the ball, as it's playing this year, stays way low.
Oh.
Just a little bit off at the moment. He's missed 2 first serves by really wide margins, and that was a complete shanker on the forehand. And Ivashka sees a crack at 15:30 as we close in on the 3-hour mark here on Grandstand. Forehand approach from Berrettini leaves it sitting up for Ivashka. And now Ilya Ivashka has 2 break points.
What you get for your persistence. The error from Berrettini allows Ivashka to hit more comfortably, and you think he's pumped up?
Been one of the stories of this match, Nico. 22nd ace. Berrettini's been firing his way out of trouble all match long.
I don't think he's missed the first serve in the 7 break points he's faced. Now faces an 8th.
Oh.
Left. Second serve.
Berrettini closing quickly and deftly, leaving that drop volley in front of Ivashka, and that's 2 break points saved.
Yeah, you cannot ask much more from Ivashka here. Good second serve to the body. He puts it in play, but look at Berrettini's proposal with the forehand inside out. Playing with confidence when it's needed, and big players win big points.
And again, Berrettini moves forward, but Ivashka is up to the task. That backhand pass stays in, and it's a 3rd break chance.
Maybe could have done a little bit more with that forehand, try to play it safe. And Ivashka on the run with the beauty. 3rd break point of the game.
Number 23.
Use.
It's amazing how close to automatic Berrettini's been with his back against it today.
Advantage, Ivashka.
Oh.
Is the first break
break of the fourth set, and it goes to Ilya Ivashka, who takes a 3-2 lead on grandstand.
Berrettini leads by 2-1.
A little bit of new territory for Ilya Ivashka in this match, coming off his first break of the match here in the fourth set, trying to consolidate against Matteo Berrettini, who leads 2-1. And that is quite a way to begin that service game. His tenth ace of the match.
Let's first.
Go.
Gorgeous stuff.
What we know from his record that Ivashka is a good front runner and demonstrated it here with a good start to his service game. What I want to know if what we saw last game from Berrettini, a couple of mishits forehands, is just a glitch in the system or if that's a trend that will continue.
Well, this is an emphatic service game for Ivashka right now.
This lead, Matt, taking to play more aggressively, because I felt he was being a bit defensive in comparison to what we saw last week, especially.
Well, whatever it is, confidence is high for Ilya Ivashka. He's riding a wave. He's taking him out to a 4-2 lead in the fourth. Trying to force a fifth and deciding set here on grandstand.
Go. Out.
59.
Beauty.
30-15.
Not easy hitting a lob of that position.
Little late flick of that left wrist. That's 30-15.
Sense a bit of a letdown on Berrettini after that break. Slumped shoulders. He's not walking as fast.
Go. Go.
Just a beautiful tennis point from both players. And Berrettini, though, he's going to be happy about this forehand as he had it lined up.
Look at that. 52 unforced errors for Matteo.
Still has more winners than errors, though. 59 winners.
Go.
Berrettini now facing a second break point. Ivashka with an opportunity to take a second break in this fourth set. This thing has turned quickly, Nico, the momentum of this match.
Like Ivashka got what he needed in terms of flipping a switch after losing back-to-back sets. On the verge of breaking for a second time.
Last first.
Go.
Wow. Answered the question with that forehand.
Deuce.
That was a bullet.
One of the more confident forehands we've actually seen from Berrettini today. You've been bringing it up since the beginning, Nico. He's been probably not at 100% effectiveness on that wing today.
He usually smokes it every time he sees a forehand above his waist. Hasn't been the case, but up to 60 winners.
Advantage Ivashka.
Keeps giving Ivashka opportunities, though. Sooner or later, you got to figure that's going to bite him.
Yeah, at this level, it is not sustainable.
A second break for Ilya Ivashka, and he will serve for the
Ivashka
fourth
leads by 5 games
after they
to
change
2,
ends at
set.
grandstand.
Berrettini leads by 2 sets to 1.
Where are all those noisy Italian fans? Give Giovanni the megaphone
15 love.
and hear them today here. Hugely popular player like Berrettini, Ivashka, putting the closing touches on a good fourth set to take it to a decider.
30 love.
Ilya Ivashka takes the fourth. Buckle up and settle in. We're going 5 on grandstand.
Impressive, Ivashka only 2 on first errors.
Final set.
And that's Berrettini.
Berrettini to serve.
In case you're wondering, Matteo Berrettini, 3-1 all-time in 5 setters. And his only loss coming to Tennys Sandgren at the 2020 Australian Open. Ivashka 2-1 all-time. 5-set matches. His loss also coming at the 2020 Australian Open to Kevin Anderson. His 2 wins in 5 sets coming in Davis Cup. Talk about pressure. 5th set of Davis Cup. Berrettini coming out like Berrettini in the first game of this 5th set.
Well, you need to reset and go back to what you do best, which is serve big and hit those forehands. See if he's going to be more aggressive here. It looks like it at the start.
That was aggressive.
Had a big dip.
First
The
game,
consistency of his
set.
first serve. He's 58% for the match. Needs to be a bit above that, as he wins a big percentage of those points that he makes the first serve, but he got broken twice in the 4th. That's certainly a sign that he was not up to his normal in that department.
Berrettini laying down a marker in that opening game of this 5th set. 4 big first serves and a hold at love. Let's see what Ivashka has in response.
And emotions can change significantly from one set to another, especially if it's a decider. We saw it yesterday with the 18-year-old Alcaraz losing 6-love the 4th set to Tsitsipas, and then came roaring back for the big upset.
Berrettini really backed up into his box to get a forehand on that second serve. He was going to go after it. Didn't have to. 3rd double of the match for Ivashka, matches Berrettini's total. A double fault, a wayward forehand. And Ilya Ivashka feeling a little bit of the heat here in the 2nd game of the 5th set.
Well, he has been up to the task so far in this one, and we've had a beauty for 3 hours and 18 minutes.
service game for Ivashka.
Not a guy that double faults a lot. 4 is the total for the match, 2 in this game. Incredible.
For Matteo Berrettini for a 2-love lead in the 5th set.
First game, final set.
Big right after he loses the 4th set. Look at the precision right before the line, and that is trademark. That big hammering forehand inside out to take the lead from the start in the 5th set. But like you said last time, with Ivashka breaking at 2-all in the 4th, a long way to go.
Ivashka was so demonstrative in that service game after the break in the 4th. He showed Berrettini he wasn't going to let it go. What does Berrettini have in response right now? It's 2-love.
Are you not entertained?
You have to love it. Ivashka coming forward. Berrettini defends with the touch, the feel off the backhand, and then over the head of Ivashka with the forehand. Beautiful footwork to put this difficult high volley away. Look at the shuffle with the feet. Textbook. Berrettini on his way. Love the way this guy takes on the fight. Remember back in 2019, Berrettini losing the semifinals to Rafa in straight sets, but the match before that against Monfils, it went a distance. He lost the 4 sets, 6-3, and then had to go to a tiebreaker in the 5th to get through that quarterfinal match, 7-5 in the 5th, and that was a war against Gael Monfils.
Other than the final, with Medvedev came back 2 sets down against Djokovic to force a 5th and go deep into the 5th. That might have been the match of the tournament. The Berrettini-Monfils match. Hard to beat a final going 5. Berrettini now, 30-15, trying to consolidate this break at the start of the 5th.
40-15.
It was Rafa, obviously, that Medvedev fell to in the finals in 2019, Djokovic. It only seems like Novak's won every major in the last few years. It's not true.
Berrettini 3 games to love.
In the 5th on grandstand. Ilya Ivashka, ranked 53rd in the world, coming off his first ATP Tour title in Winston-Salem, North Carolina last year. The first Belarusian male since Max Mirny in 2003. And just second ever to win an ATP Tour title.
Speaking of Mirny, he's in coaching duties in Arthur Ashe at the moment, traveling with Kei Nishikori, the Beast.
Too long ago that the Beast was still competing out there.
He must be close to 50. Good man, Max Mirny.
Only one break of serve, but this feels like a desperate need for Ivashka to get on the board here.
Well, it was a big blow Berrettini delivered with that break right after losing the fourth set, losing 2 serves for the first time in the match, and he's not going to let it go here. He's going to go for a second break. You better believe it.
Ivashka's on the board.
Ilya Ivashka. New balls, please.
Matteo Berrettini still has
Berrettini is by 3 games to
firm
1.
grasp on this
set.
5th set. Doesn't mean it's permanent, but Berrettini, the 6th seed, serves with a 3-1 lead on grandstand.
Berrettini serves with new balls.
You can download the US Open app to cheer on your favorite players, track the latest score, stats, match highlights, player news, and more. It's available in the App Store and the Google Play Store. It's the US Open app. There will be articles written about this match. Oh, goodness. Second serve ace from Berrettini, his 26th of the match. Berrettini's going to try to ride that big first serve all the way to the finish line. He's won 84% of the points on his first serve when he gets it in this match. He'll creep up just a little higher percentage-wise.
Well, he's 10 for 10 in this 5th set. And that's all you have to look forward to, what's coming up for Berrettini. He just needs 3 more holes, and he's very close to making that too.
Game Berrettini. Berrettini leads by 4 games to 1. Final set.
Berrettini, the middle pair, and here we are. Past the 3.5-hour mark.
Ivashka's still in it.
15 love.
We've seen in the past, Berrettini has a firm pulse when it comes to closing out matches, but still not over yet.
It's unlucky for Ivashka, who did well to put the pressure on Berrettini. Great job from the big Italian to get low for that pass.
Third 15.
Another backhand that catches the
40,
tape.
15.
Ivashka's made his intentions clear in this service game. Attack the backhand and move forward. Got a little unlucky in the first net cord, but 2 times since, paying off.
Ilya Ivashka.
By the way, Oscar Ott, the German, is taking
Berrettini leads by 4 games to 2.
That's who the winner of this match will play.
When you get caught up in a match like this one, 3 hours and 35 minutes, you forget about the rest of the matches, but there's a lot going on out there. Ott ranked 144th in the world at 28 years of age, making a splash.
Love.
I was just thinking about how any double fault in this match has seemed to be big, and there haven't been many of them at all. Each only has 4.
That's only the second point Berrettini loses on serve this set. I think it was your fault.
For my thoughts. Yeah. I take 0 responsibility. Unless I can get credit for that kind of serving. I know I'm not getting it.
Well, Berrettini bringing out the big weapons when he needs to. Making it count here with his serve, just 2 holes away from the 4th round. Don't be fooled. There's a lot of pressure these next few minutes for the all.
Almost too pumped up. Cracked a huge return off the Berrettini first serve. But adrenaline might have gotten the better of him on the next ball.
These guys have been out here for almost 4 hours and they're moving like they did in the first set. Berrettini with a chance to inch closer.
First serve. First serve.
Berrettini in the fifth.
Berrettini leads by 5 games to 2. Final set.
Has been exactly what we expected from two players of this caliber. Berrettini did not play much tennis in the summer, just a couple of matches in Cincinnati due to the injury he sustained at Wimbledon, had to pull out of the Olympics and the Toronto Masters 1000.
Second serve.
On the other side of the net, totally different story. Ilya Ivashka having the summer of his life so far, winning his first title last week, coming in full of confidence, and it's been a battle from the start. What a match.
Ilya Ivashka holds up his end of the bargain. And now he's going to turn around after holding it low. Going to break the Berrettini serve, which has been spectacular today, especially in the fifth set.
Here from the crowd.
This crowd originally came to see Matteo, but I think they've grown to really respect Ilya.
Thank you.
Agreed.
push their guy across the finish line there.
50 love.
Out of sync there for that second serve.
Just his 5th double fault of the match for Berrettini. 27 aces.
Sets to 2, 6-7, 6-2, 6-4, 2-6, 6-3.
Matteo Berrettini has matched his performance from the 2020 U.S. Open. He's into the round of 16. Former semi-finalist here, taking out Ilya Ivashka in 5 high-quality sets on grandstand.